The day that changed everything for me, March 12th, 2015, the day that I lost my very best friend, my pillar of light, my number one, Lisa. Now, for those of you who are wondering who Lisa was, she was like a mother to me and my very best friend in the whole world. She came into my life when I was about 17 years old. She was my boss. And she very soon quickly became my best friend, my mentor, my rock. She was everything that my parents weren't able to be while I was growing up. She was the first person to truly see me for who I was and to see my potential and actually voice her opinion about my potential and the beauty within my heart and soul. Those were things that my parents didn't talk about. They weren't all about lifting me up and making me feel like the golden child. That was the farthest thing from what I felt most of my childhood. And I say this because here I am doing a YouTube channel now, and when I look back at all the journey, wow, it's been a journey. The day that changed everything was March 12th, 2015. It was a week before my 36th birthday, and my best friend died unexpectedly, and my whole world shattered. I didn't know what I was going to do. I didn't know if I was ever going to smile again or laugh. She was everything to me, and to think that she wasn't there anymore was crushing. So I stayed in a very dark place for a very, very long time, and eventually I found my way into the light again. But it was a while. I had to learn to live my life with purpose instead of just existing and doing the day-to-day stuff of just going to work. That's all I did. I was a workaholic. It was a great way to survive, because if you worked all the time, you didn't have time to fall in love and get hurt, or get hurt period from anyone. All you did was work. It was a great survival skill. I do not recommend it, however. And now I refuse to be a workaholic. I enjoy what I do, so it doesn't feel like work. However, anybody that's a workaholic these days, I encourage you to stop and think why you're spending all that time working instead of embracing life and finding the joy in life instead of constantly going to work. If there's one thing that my dad taught me, it is that there is more to life than work. You should do what you love, so then it doesn't feel like a day of work at all. However, you need to make the people in your life realize that you love them and that they are a priority, and that not everything revolves around work. It was a hard lesson for me to learn, coming from a father who was a complete workaholic my entire life. And then I grew up and I did the exact same thing because I was so desperate to be approved by him, loved by him, and I thought, if I work as hard as he does, he'll love me, among many other things. So now that he is gone, that is one of the lessons that I have to really embrace as I reflect on not only his life, but mine. There is more to life than work.